Alright, I'm back. I'll do a Mahindra 2015 review. You're welcome to look at my other posts that I got, and there's pictures of the 2015 that I had on there. You can look at all the equipment I'm reviewing. You can look at some of my other things on equipment that I've once had or traded or whatever. You can look at the post or, on the other channel I got or on my channel and look and see the equipment for yourself to get an idea of what I'm talking about. I'm going to talk a little bit about the Mahindra 2015. As far as I know, it was a tractor made by Mitsubishi, Mahindra stamp on it. That's what I gathered. It was a tough little machine for 20 horsepower. I mean, it is what it is, the four-wheel drive. The loader was decent. I'm going to be honest with you, it didn't have the lift capacity I thought it should have. I owned a Kubota B7500 a few years back, and people knock the Kubotas all day long. I no longer own anything Kubota. I've swapped some Kubota stuff around because it is a good name, it sells good, trades good. But I am going to say this: apples for apples, the Mahindra and the Kubota. I think the Kubota B7500, which was a 21 horsepower machine, outlifted the Mahindra 2015. I'm just saying this from my standpoint. I thought the B7500 was a tougher machine than the Mahindra 2015. The 2015 was a good machine. I'm not going to knock it. It was mechanically sound. I didn't use it a whole lot. I pretty much got it to do a few jobs. Had it on a deal and done a few jobs with it I had to do. Some property and this and that. I also had a Backhoe on it. Wasn't much of a digging model. I'm gonna be honest. Wasn't a great digger. I'm 6'3". It was hard for me to fit on a little seat on a backhoe like that for myself. Maybe if it was a smaller guy, I would do better. The loader hydraulics again. Well, I'll say this: I got a Hobart Champion 10,000 welder generator combo I use for generation power. It struggled to lift it. It was light. It was easy to transport. I could put it behind my pickup truck and put it on I wouldn't put it on a single axle trailer by no means, but I could put it on my 7x14 trailer and I could zip up and down the interstate going 75 miles an hour, no trouble. But, you're welcome to look at my other post equipment I've owned in the past, look at it and take a look at it and see what it was. But again, it was a good mechanically sound machine, decent. I've never had to get parts. There's Mahindra dealers popping up everywhere. I hear they're a good network. I can't say anything bad about Mahindra. That's the only one I've ever dealt with. I have looked at the Mahindra Max 28s. I do like them. It's a similar frame size, but they got more hydraulic capacity, bigger engines, of course. They look like great machines. The 3016, I've talked to guys at tractor shows that have Mahindra 3016s, and they tell me that they're a horse. And I know guys that were particularly on like Ford 2810s, from the 80s, and some of the Ford, I forget another model, maybe like a 3910. They basically have sold their Fords to buy the Mahindra 3016s and 3616s, and they say they can work circles around them. I don't know. I've heard that. Myself, when I was growing up, everyone was on Ford tractors, so I'm kind of partial. I grew up playing around on Ford stuff. It's hard for me to believe that, but again, the 2015 Mahindra that I had, rating 1 to 10, I'm gonna give it, somewhere. If I say that 1's my highest, again, my ratings aren't right, but I'll probably give it like a 3. It's a fair machine, but it just wasn't the lifting machine that it needed to be, in my opinion. It's real similar to what I'd say a BX25 could lift, Kubota today. And if I had to choose between the B7500 Kubota and the 2015 Mahindra, I would definitely pick up the B7500 Kubota over it. Don't get me wrong, I'm not here to review the B7500, but it still wasn't the lifting machine, that some of the higher horsepower machines were, but I would give it a little higher rating over the Mahindra 2015. Any other questions, let me know. The quality, I will tell you this before I check out here. Metal hoods, metal fenders, excellent. Solid construction, good mechanically sound, it's there. Everything good was good about the Mahindra 2015 except for the lifting capacity. Okay, thank you.